Hi, my name's Sam Taylor, and today I'm going to show you some modifications with standing poses. So the first one I want to go through with you is forward fold. So the best way you can start is if you put a bend into your knees and just roll down really slowly. You can use blocks here. I have jars of beetroot for mine. You can use anything in the house. So put a bend into your knees and then you can come down onto your blocks. The whole point is to try and tuck your head in as far as you can to your knees. So if your knees are bent like that to start with, that's absolutely fine. Bring your head in. And then maybe you can slowly straighten up. If you use your blocks on the highest first, and then you can eventually flatten them and then just come down to the floor. So that's a good way to start with that. Slowly, always slowly roll up. Sometimes you get a little bit dizzy. Now, downward facing dog. Great way to start if you find it going down to the floor too difficult is with a stool. Now if you're in the house, you can use your sofa, a chair, just whatever's there really. So you just bring your feet out so your body's in that V shape, and the point is to get your tailbone up to the sky as far as you can. So bring your feet out. And then here you can walk your dog. You can even practice dolphin. Come up onto your toes. It helps strengthen your shoulders. That's a nice easy way to start. So that's your downward dogs and dolphins. And for some of your side angle triangle poses, again you can bring your blocks in. So we're doing a side angle triangle. Obviously lean forward and over, and then you can just bring your hand to your thigh, your calf or your ankle. You can bring it to your block or a jar of beetroot, and eventually you will get down to the floor. But again, it's just however far you feel you can go. You'll also have some days where you'll need to use your blocks and some days where you won't. It all depends how you feel on the day. So that's your side angle poses. And for the warrior poses, these are quite strong poses on our legs, the warrior poses. So I do recommend the mats that have the lines, because it's a really good way to line up your body. For example, in Warrior 2, you always want to make sure your heel is in the middle of the other foot. With these lines, it's really easy to line up, and then put the weight on the outer edge of your opposite foot, like so. So let's start with Warrior 1. The back leg is out slightly. Make sure the knee never goes over the ankle, and then here you'll have your arms up. Now if this gets too much, just bring your arms to your shoulders or your waist, and then you can just straighten your leg just to give yourself a little break. You can always go back into the poses, it's not a problem. And the same with Warrior 2. Quite a strong pose with your arms, so you can bring them to your waist to give them a break. And again, you can just straighten that knee. If you're too long in that pose, just straighten your knee, and you can always go back down into it. Now for Warrior 3, again, better to use the blocks, books, tins of beans, whatever you have. and try and ground down on that foot before you go up. Make sure you've got that bend in your knee, and then the point of Warrior 3 is to have that nice straight line. So, and then eventually you can bring your arms in. You could even use your stool to start off with, your chair. Another tip is to never ever keep a bend in that knee. You should never ever doing any poses. I'll show you an example. Lock your knees back. Just always just have a really, really slight bend. Even when we're doing Uttanasana, forward fold, you can just have a slight bend in your knees. You can straighten your legs, but just not locking them out like that. So just be aware of that. You're never locking your knees. Remember to come up slowly. Now with balancing, I'm just going to use a chair here. For example, with a tree. So a chair is a great way just to start trying to do the balances. So if we're going to do a right-sided tree, you want to ground down with your left foot, really try and spread your toes, and then just practice to start with lifting your right foot onto the top of your left foot, and just stay like that. And then eventually you can start to maybe come into some positions. So you can do your ankle, calf, up into your thigh. Never put your foot onto your knee, because our knees are not designed to go that way, they're designed to go that way. So never onto your knee. So wherever's comfortable for you, you can just hold onto that chair, make sure you've got your core engaged, and then you can just practice bringing your hands off. Trees are meant to sway, so it doesn't matter if you sway around a little bit, it's normal. And then again, maybe for the goddess, it's quite good to have a chair to practice. It keeps your back nice and straight. It just helps us to balance and just takes the pressure off a little bit. Again, that's quite a hard pose to do. So the chairs are quite useful to have around. So I hope you found those useful. Just a few modifications for you in standing poses. Namaste.